Hello, welcome to the Red Thread Classroom. I have the most amazing poetry book here. It's written by Maestra Shiloh Sophia. It's called Tea with the Midnight Muse. It's a wonderful book of poetry. I recommend it highly. In fact, right now I'm immobile. I had surgery on Friday, and if you look in my basket on my scooter, I have this in my basket because I need to have it close by so that I can get inspired when I need it the most. So why are we having these gatherings anyway? The reason we're having them is because we're all social isolating, and in my case, I'm immobilized on top of that. And so we're here to support each other, and whether we like it or not, we're being taught some new kind of resilience, which I think isn't a totally bad thing. I think there can be silver linings that can be found in the certain circumstances that we are facing right now. So I challenge you to look for that silver lining. But right now, I am going to start with a dare. Shiloh says, just dare. Dare to reinvent yourself when you don't know what that looks like yet. Dare to dream bigger than you feel comfortable dreaming. Dare to love unreasonably, even if you have been hurt. Dare to practice radical self-love, even when you aren't sure how. Dare to practice big compassionate love for others, even those you don't know. Dare to say yes to your own self when family or friends don't understand anymore. Dare to not let fear get in your way, and when it does, dare to keep moving. Dare to be the most you that you can be while accepting yourself right as you are. Dare to discover what beautiful means to you and only you. Dare to call yourself an artist, a poet, a dreamer, a thinker, a revolutionary. Dare to take passionate action so your fire will be lit within you. Dare to take risks that make you feel hopeful when you don't know how it will all work. Dare be a colorful being and to dance alone. Dare to live, dare to love, dare to laugh. Dare to not get it right. Dare to get back up. Dare to live in amazing grace. Thank you, Shiloh, so much for that. There's so much goodness in there. So what I have planned for you today is, first of all, a meditation that was done by Sue Bailey's husband, Clive, for the Tangled Tree Tribe website, which Sue and I run together. And I would like you to first listen to that meditation and relax, breathe deep. I know I have a tremendous affinity for trees. I was cinder child when growing up. I was abused and neglected as a child, and my place of refuge was a big maple tree in my front yard, and I could climb that tree up to the top. It was above our house top, and I would just imagine that I was a bird flying free in the breeze, and I would just commune with nature up there. Nobody even knew I was up there because in the summertime the leaves are so thick on a maple tree. And so I could be hiding up there, and my mom could come out the front door and say, Susan, Susan, where are you? Come home. And I would be up in the tree, hiding. And I loved that tree so much. That tree is still alive today and is still giving refuge for my nephew, who now owns the house. Anyway, the point I'm making is that I love trees. I just love trees. And when Sue and I decided to start a website together, the Tangled Tree Tribe, we just had to name it after trees. It just seemed like we had to, because we both were like twin tree lovers. So that's going to be the first thing I'm going to ask you to do, is listen to the 5-minute meditation that Clive created for us. I think you're really going to enjoy it. It's unusual, and I love his voice is very inviting and calming. And then we're going to do a brief study of Frida Kahlo. Kahlo. I think her last name is pronounced Kahlo. Back in 2017, I went to a Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera exhibition, and I took a lot of pictures. And what I've done is I've created a Pinterest page that has all of these pictures so that you all can see. I'm going to give you a link to the Pinterest board that I have from that exhibit. And I've also added some paintings that weren't at the exhibit, which I think are really add to the Pinterest board. And so what I'm wanting us all to do is to think about Frida. Frida, I mean, it's amazing. She had polio when she was a child. And then she ended up getting hit by a train, and she was in a body cast. And she was going to be a doctor, and she had to change her whole life around. And because she couldn't do anything, she was totally immobilized. She decided to paint, and so her father gave her some oil paints and made her an easel that she could use while she was in bed, and she started painting. And so what did she start painting? She started painting pictures of herself, because she said that she herself was the subject that she knew the most and that she wanted to learn the most about. So she's just an amazing artist. And when I think of an artist with courage, I automatically my mind goes right to Frida. And so I have a couple of prompts that I'm going to put in a separate post with the meditation. And I think it's going to be really fun. And I hope that you all at least give it a try. It's going to be basically where you can try to make yourself a self-portrait and make yourself Frida-esque. Or the other way that you can go is you can decide to do a portrait of Frida. Do it with collage, do it with paint, do it with colored pencils, do it with anything you'd like. Just think about the courage that Frida Kahlo had and how courageous you are to even think of being an artist in this world and to intentionally create on a daily basis and share your work with the world. I send you a special blessing. Namaste. May we all live in peace and love. Thank you.